Shalom Yasharala, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, 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 Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises due. We was in Isaiah 60. Um, and we left off with Isaiah 14. Isaiah 60 and 14. So 16 and 14. So, and it reads, the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee. Right? So, the people that held us captive, man, they should come bending into us, man. We're oppressed here. They should come bending. That's going to be glorious in itself, man. Something that, if it were told to us back then, or really now, man, like, it's really unbelievable, but at the same time, we know through the comfort of the scriptures that it's going to happen. And I just, can't wait, man, because this is a long time coming for this, man. So, verse 14, the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet. They ain't got no choice. They're going to bow. And they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. All praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. They're not going to have any choice. They're going to bow. Lick the dust off our feet. They're kings. Imagine Biden old ass, bending down, licking the dust of your feet, man. Like, imagine these wicked KKK members, man, coming, and, bending down, licking the dust of your feet, right? They ain't gonna have no fucking choice. All through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Mashiach. All praises. In verse 15, whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellence, a joy of many generations. He is going to make us eternally excellence. Not only will we be immortal, but we're going to have wealth, land, no pressure of jobs, no pressure of the oppressor, no pressure of what we're going to eat next. Really, we don't have pressure now with what we're going to eat, because it says think not for what you're going to eat or what you're going to wear, for the Lord shall provide for you. But we aren't going to have the pressure of being in these fleshly bodies, hurting, aching, spiritual warfare. We are going to be, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, we're going to be like as purified gold, We've been brought through that fire. So that's why I said, once again, Romans 8 and 18. The sufferings of this time shall not be compared to the glory that shall be revealed in us, man. Gotta remember that. You gotta hold tight onto that, man, if you're going through something. So yeah, and I want to go to get a precept for verse 15. Let me go ahead and we're going to go back in Isaiah. We're going to stay in Isaiah, but we're going to go further. We're going to go to Isaiah 1, and we're going to start in verse 7. And it reads, your country is desolate. Your cities are burned with fire. Your land strangers devour in your presence. It is desolate as overthrown by strangers. Verse 8, and the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage in a vineyard, as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers, as a besieged city. They tore us up, man, you know. Didn't even care. They said, look, let us look upon Zion and let her be defiled. That's what they said. You know, all these years they thinking that they had an upper hand, that they're going to continue to consume us. They look at us and say, let her be defiled. We don't care. We're gonna laugh at these motherfuckers. Look at them. They Israel, but they don't know they Israel. But we do. We're waking up. You know. Verse 8 again. And the daughter of Zion is left in a cottage, in a vineyard, as a lodge in a garden of a cucumber, as a besieged city. Verse 9. Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, right? We should have been as Sodom, right? And we should have been like unto Gomorrah. So that small remnant is us, family. It's us. We gonna, you know, we getting raised up out of here, man. You know, it's gonna happen. And let me go to Isaiah 6. I'm going to start in verse 11. And it reads, Then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered, Until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate. See, that has to happen before their wealth comes over to us, man, because they're not going to want to give it up. That's when, once we get the land, we gotta conquer to get the land. We got to, you know. That's why Yahweh Shah is coming back with a sword. He's coming to get back his shit, you know. And they can't stop it. They're gonna think they're gonna hold on to us, you know. That's why it says, Isaiah 6 and 11. It says, Then said our Lord, how long? How long? How long do we gotta wait? How long? When will be? You know, when we get turned up, we're gonna destroy all the lands. You know, take back what's ours. And he answered, Until the cities be wasted, right? Without inhabitant. Is the cities wasted now? No, they're not. And the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate, right? Verse 12. And the Lord have removed men far away, and there be a great forsaking in the midst of the land. But yet, in it all be a tenth, and it shall return, and shall be eaten, as a teal tree, and as an oak whose substance is in them. When they cast their leaves, so the holy seed shall be the substance thereof, right? So we're gonna, you know, get all the shit, man. We're inheriting all the land, you know. So yeah. Actually, hold on. All right, cool. We good on that one. Yeah, we're good. So going back to Isaiah 60, we're in Isaiah 60. We left off in verse 15, so we're on 16. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles. We're going to take everything. And thou shalt suck the breast of the kings. It don't mean, we should all know that don't mean that, you know, literally, but we're going to get all their shit, man. And thou shalt know that I, the Lord, am thy Savior. and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. Right? You're going to know because Yahushua, when he get here, he's going to deliver us up out of here, man. He's going to deliver us out of here, you know? And once we get out of these, you know, once we mortal shall turn into immortality, let's go. Let's go. And right now, I believe that will truly happen, you know, because it says in the scriptures, like, that's how we're going to get that wealth. That's how we're going to get the wealth of the world and the land. Because they're not going to willingly give this up. They're just not, you know. So they're going to get the sword, you know. Because if that's the case, if they just give it up, then there's no need for the war. Because it said in the scriptures, the ones that are willing, they can dwell in the land. So if they willingly give up everything, the wealth, then what would the war be for? You know? Why, you know, if they're willingly, hey, you know, I'm getting you up this land, why would the war be? You know? So, you know, that's why they're going to fall by the sword, man. Any nation that doesn't accept this and doesn't come, you know, doesn't give over what's rightfully ours, they're going to get the sword. And they're going to go into captivity, you know? So, their time is coming, man. And let me go ahead and read verse 17, Isaiah 16 and 17. And this is where, you know, we're going to get all that shit. They're going to get the crappy shit, you know? For brass, I will bring gold, right? And for iron, I will bring silver. We're going to get all the good shit, man. And for wood, brass. And for stones, iron. I will also make thy officers peace and thy executors righteous. Verse 18. And here's the peace right here, boy. This is what we really want, man. We want to be with people that love each other righteously and nothing sneaky behind it. We want to be with Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. We want to be at peace. We want to be where there's no killing or violence, you know. Yeah, we're going to have to destroy these nations, man. That's a given. They deserve it. They reap what they sow. You know, you lead in captivity, you should go into captivity. You kill with the sword, you should be killed with the sword. That's why as long as we in these fleshly bodies, we don't need to be doing no type of killing. Right? Because it says, wait upon the Lord. If you do the killing, then you're putting it in your own hands. You're putting your judgment, and you taking the judgment and putting it in your own hands. He said clearly, wait upon him. Right? That's why we don't, when we woke up to this truth, we not going back, reverting to our old ways. You know? It even says in the scriptures. And that's what these 2/3 is going through. This out here killing. And we wouldn't be no more than 2/3 if we, you know, execute people right now. Because we putting the judgment in our own hands. Right? So, you know, it says in the scriptures also, you know, killing killing is it kills your soul in the inside, man. You lose feeling. Right? Or for paraphrasing scriptures, he says, you know, who other can, you know, fear not men what they can do unto the body, but fear rather the power, the Most High, who can kill body and soul in hell. Right? Why can he do that? Because, you know, he could, man, he can take away your feelings, man. You see all these rappers out here, you know, saying they ain't got no soul and shit. They don't care for nobody but them damn selves. Right? So it's important to follow and obey the order of the scriptures, man. You know, it's really important. We can't take things in our own hands or our own matters, because at the end of the day, it says, it says vengeance is his. You know, I will repay you, saith the Lord. You know, so it's not ours, man. You know, and another thing, man, really, and I'm gonna get back to this, the scriptures is, you know, we gotta remember why we are taking judgment to these 2/3 and heathens. Really, just the 2/3. Let's dwell on that real quick, because the heathens, no, fuck them. The 2/3, man. At the end of the day, they're gonna get in the kingdom, right? They're gonna get in the kingdom, but they're gonna be judged according to their works. You know, you you reap what your rewards, man. You reap what you do now, man. So they're gonna be called least in the kingdom of heaven. You know, they're gonna get in, but they're gonna be called least. So we gotta remember why we're doing this. It's not out of spite. It's not out of personal vendettas with somebody. No, we're putting righteous judgment on them. Even the Father Himself said, you know, in the scriptures, man. And hopefully I can get that scripture out, but later today. But He said, man, you know, He said He doesn't take pleasure in the wicked perishing. You know, as a matter of fact, let me just let me, let's see real quick, man. I know y'all. I'm sorry. Let me. I just gotta, you know. I think it's in Ezekiel 33. If not, I'm gonna have to bring it out later. But I think I was reading it earlier. But yeah, let's see. Oh, wait. I think it's in Ezekiel 18. Yeah. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. So what? Okay, yeah, Ezekiel 18 and 32. And it reads, "For I have no pleasure in the death of him that dieth, and said the Lord, power and words to turn yourselves." Oh, well, yeah, that's the same. It's kind of, but that's not the scripture I'm looking for, but it's kind of the same. But it says, Ezekiel 18:32, "For I have no pleasure in the death of him that dieth, saith the Lord power, wherefore turn yourselves and live, eat." So that's kind of the same one. It's the same example. He doesn't have pleasure, man, and he rather for the wicked from turn from his ways. But you know, it's just like if your mama whoop you or your daddy whoop you, they don't got pleasure in whooping you. You know, they rather you turn from your wicked ways, but they'll know and have that satisfaction that when they whoop your ass, you know, you gonna get back on the right track. You know, but if it could all be avoided, it could all be avoided. You know, so just like it says in the scriptures, also, you know, he won't tempt you out of what you can bear, but he won't tempt you above what you can bear. But he says also that temptation and lust comes from the heart, from you. You know, it's a lot. If I'm kind of butchering that one, but it comes from you, man. It comes, you know. So, yeah. So essentially, man, you know, he's not making you do nothing. So, you know, So correction is there for a reason. You know, does he take joy in doing it? I mean, you know, like it says in the scriptures, he'd rather for you to turn away from your wicked ways than to do that. But hey, these 2/3, they're getting their judgment. We're not doing anything. We're not doing anything unlawfully. That's why we're not killing now. Also, because we're not doing it unlawfully, man. So, uh, once we get turned up, man, and the 2/3, they gotta get their judgment. They got to, um, they got to, man, and they gonna get back on that right path. But yeah, yeah, I just wanted to bring that out, man, because I just gotta, you gotta know what we doing this for, man. It's not because you hate a particular person or you want to, at the end of the day, if it could have been avoided, it could have. But they chose their lot, and they're gonna pay for it. Righteous judgment. He's equal. He's balanced. Nothing gets away. Let me see. Yep. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to Isaiah, and we're gonna go back through Isaiah. We're gonna go back to Isaiah, and I believe we're in verse 18, and it reads Isaiah 60 and 18. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Man, you ain't gotta worry about getting robbed, getting killed, getting, this is hell right here, man. Condition, we're in a lower state. We know that, but we're getting pulled through that fire. When we be affirmed. And there's not gonna be no worries in this kingdom, man. Not at all, man. Nothing. Yahushua's gonna be there, so it better not be, Verse 18, violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders. But thou shalt call thy walls salvation, and thy gates praise. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua Mashiach. Let me get a precept for that. Let me get a precept. Isaiah 54 and verse 14. And it reads, "And righteous shalt thou be established. Thou shalt be far from oppression." Y'all hear that, man? Thou shalt be far from oppression. For thou shalt not fear. I have no fear of nothing. Our streets is going to be peace, salvation. Don't y'all want that? Ain't y'all tired of this place? For thou shalt not fear, and from terror, for it shall not come near thee. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua Mashiach. All praises shall not come near us. We should not fear. We should be at peace. And let me go to Isaiah, get another precept. Isaiah 26 and verse 1. And it reads, "In that day shall this song be sung in the land of Judea. We have a strong city. Salvation will power appoint for walls and burlaks." So we're gonna be singing joy songs, man. We're gonna rejoice and just dwell in the kingdom, man, with people that actually want this. If you're of this world, you want this world, stay out in this world. But the kingdom is coming, man. The kingdom is coming. All praises Yahweh Shem Yahushua Mashiach. Verse Isaiah 60 and verse 19. The sun shall be no more, thy light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee, but the Lord shall be uh, un, shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy glory. Mm-mm-mm. All praises to y'all about you, Shah. You know, all praises. Let me go ahead and get that precept. Revelations 21, 21 and 23. And it reads, and the city had no need for the sun, neither the moon, to shine in it, for the glory of the power did lighten it, and the Lamb is the light thereof. All praises. And back to Isaiah 60, verse 20. Thy sun shall no more go down, neither shall the moon withdraw itself, for the Lord shall be in thy everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be ended. And the days of thy mourning shall be ended. We're not going to mourn no more. We're not going to suffer no more. We're not going to cry no more. All the tears should be wiped away. Wiped away. Wiped away, wiped away, man. Let me get a preset. Let me go ahead and go to let me go to Amos chapter 8 and verse 9. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord power, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon, and I will darken the earth in a clear day. Let me get another precept. This is it right here. Revelations 21 and 4. And the power shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death. That right there just really just make you feel some type of way, man. Revelations 21 and 4. And the power shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. For the former things are passed away, and all things should be made new. And he's going to wipe the tears, man, because we're not going to have to go through none of that. Our people as a nation, man, even if, 2/3 been through hell. And they're going to pay for what they done, but at the end, at least they can get in the kingdom. They ain't going to have to suffer no more. And that just shows you the grace and mercy that Yahweh Shah has. And the balance. The balance. Could y'all do that if somebody... Let me put it this way. Could y'all do that if one of your family members killed your son? Could you ultimately forgive them for what they done? Could you ultimately, they're going to go through some punishment, jail, but in your heart, could you ultimately forgive them for what they done? Even Yahweh said, forgive them for they know not what they do. They didn't. Ooh, Lord have mercy, they didn't. Woo! But it's just a simple fact of being a balanced ruler and judge. It's not all about kill, right? Because at the end of the day, they're going to get their judgment. They're going to get it. Trust and believe that. But they're also going to get in the kingdom. But they're also going to be judged according to their works, man. Everybody will be. So if you're not doing the right works, man, you'll be judged accordingly. Shit, man. Revelations 21:4. Oh, yeah. Let me just read this one more time, man. We got 30 minutes. I'm going to have to cut it off right here. And the power shall wipe away all their tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. Verse 5. And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful. We gotta hold on to the end, y'all. Yahushua, Lord willing, he'll be back soon. It's looking like it, so keep pushing. Keep pushing. Going back to Isaiah 60 and 21. Let me go there. Isaiah 60 and 21. And it reads, Thy people also shall be all righteous, no more wicked, man. Because the wicked are going to get wiped out. They're gonna also be working too in that 1,000-year period, but they're not gonna be dwelling with us, man. They're gonna get wiped out, and they're gonna be reborn in the kingdom. Verse 21: Thy people also shall be all righteous, no more wicked. They shall inherit the land forever, the branch of my planting, the work of my hands, and I may be glorified. Revelations 21 and 7. Reads, And there shall be in no wise enter into anything that defileth, neither whatsoever worketh abomination or maketh a lie, but they which are written in the book slot, the Lamb's book of life. Right? So 2/3, man, they really fucked up, but at least they're gonna have they're gonna eventually they'll get in. Verse 22, Isaiah 16:22. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one, strong nation. I, the Lord, will hasten it in his time. Right? So, we're going to multiply. Because our people are going to get wiped out. We're going to multiply, right? We're going to multiply. And that brings in the women's salvation through childbearing. That's why I said, we're paraphrasing Isaiah 4:1, 7 women should cling on to a man of the Lord. Right? So, yeah. And if you look, Hosea, let me go to Hosea real quick. Hosea 1 and 10. I think it's Hosea 1 and 10. And it reads, Yet the number of the children of the Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in that place where it shall be said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living power. They're going to acknowledge us as the people of the Lord, the children of the Lord, and our numbers are going to go up, man. Just like I said, the women's birth will be dwindled down to 6 months. Yeah, we're gonna have kids, man. We're gonna multiply, and forever be in joy, peace, and safety, man. So, I got one more segment left, y'all. I know, but I had to get this out there. It's been on my spirit, But I love y'all, family. I love y'all. Peace and blessings. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shah. All praises due. Until the next message comes to you, quickly prepare. Shalom.